Alright, we able to mute? Mute me. Sure, empty out a room, put me in there, you won't hear me. Oh, just answer the question. Put the car out and put me out there. Alright. Here we go. Alright, good evening everyone. Here we are with another half case and priority box break. Break 190 this time. Alright, so let's get stuck into it. We don't have any spot razzers today, so we can get stuck straight in. Welcome Hannah to the video. Alright, so we do have our priority box. We have our 5 boxes. And our team list for today is Broncos Harley Gray, Raiders Craig Baxter, Bulldogs Adam Barber, Sharks Brendan Osborne, Titans Harley Sayers, Manly Matt Winter, Melbourne Storm Kyle Vibert, Knights Jeff Hughes, Cowboys Richard Light, Eels Jai Dawson, Panthers Rich Harris, Rabbitohs Lachlan Host, Dragons Adam Barber, Roosters Brendan McFadden, Warriors Craig Baxter, Tigers Ray Nosti. Alright, there's a few new names in there, guys. A few that I know from just seeing around. And just maybe haven't been with us for a little while. So it's good to have everyone. Good luck. We listed a new break today. We are already just about halfway full. Alright, first packet. Oh, look at that, first packet. Number 23. Ali Brigginshaw for the Broncos, white league sensation. You wouldn't have guessed it. First packet. Not a bad start. Cody Nikorima, parallel for the Warriors. Number 17 for the Sharks, Ruby Mojo, Jesse Ramian. Speed Series, Tyrell Sloan for the Dragons. Autumn Stevens, Women's NRL for the Knights. Amali Olako-Atu, parallel for Manly. Adokar, Indigenous All-Stars. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Tony Stagg, Speed Series for the Broncos. If you're new to the breaks, guys, don't forget to subscribe while you're watching. That way when we go live with the breaks, you get a notification. Romy Tietzel, Speed Series for the Knights. Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. Yasmin Meeks, Speed Series for the Roosters. Herbie Farnworth, parallel for the Broncos. Dally M and Justin Olam for the Storm. Yellow Diamond, number 15 for the Dragons, Tegan Berry. White Young Gun, Taylor Holmes for the Dragons. Hammer Fido, parallel for the Cowboys. Brent Naden, parallel for the Bulldogs. Yasmin Meeks, Speed Series for the Roosters. Well, so far, mate. Patil Vet Welsh, Maori All-Stars. Raiders Parallel Checklist. Well, it's not a bad start. Harley, first packet, White League sensation. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Harry Grant, parallel for the Storm. Reid Marnie, parallel for the Eels. Philomena Hennessy, Women's NRL for the Eels. Dally M, Valami Kickout for the Panthers. Liam Martin, parallel for the Panthers. 4 packets left in our first box, guys. Bailey Simonson, Speed Series for the Eels. Speed Series, Jateo Fafua for the Titans. Blues Master Series. David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. Braden Trindle, Indigenous All-Stars. Box number 2. Jason Taumalolo, parallel for the Cowboys. Paul Vaughan, parallel for the Bulldogs. Xavier Coates, Speed Series for the Storm. Dally M. Azayo for the Panthers. Felice Kafusi, parallel for the Storm. I actually forgot to check out. I'm pretty sure that both the women's and the men's were grand final list cards were being released today by TLA. Cody Nikarima, Mary All-Stars. God, I took a bit to get that one out. Charles Nico Klokstad, parallel for the Raiders. I completely forgot to check them out. Might have to do that once we finish. Sean Lane, parallel for the Eels. Dana Navidi, women's NRL for the Eels. Like the other player in focuses, we will have them on our website once we receive them. Keezy Apps, women's NRL for the Dragons. So hypothetically, you're watching this in a few days' time, then you have missed out. Keep an eye on the website, they will be listed once everyone starts to receive theirs. Dalian Ruben Garrick for Manly. Azayo, parallel for Panthers. Speed Series, Nick Kotrick for the Raiders. Speed Series, Murray Talagi for the Cowboys. And Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. Blues Master Series, Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Tigers. Hey, number 21, Black Young Gun, Selwyn Coe for the Broncos. Ruby Mojo, Number 31, Brent Naden for the Bulldogs. Jaden Campbell, Speed Series for the Titans. Women's NRL Roosters Checklist. Kieran Foran, parallel for Manly. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Knights parallel checklist. Jordan Rapiner, Maori All-Stars. Katie Ramsey, Speed Series for the Dragons. Women's NRL, Georgia Hale for the Titans. Payne Huss, parallel for the Broncos. Alex Johnston, Speed Series for the Rabbits. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. First Rabbits card. In basically 2 boxes. We have White Young Guns. No number for the Eagles. Jake Arthur. Had a shocking time opening these packets tonight. Yasmin Meeks, yellow a diamond for the Roosters, number 21. Last packet for box number 2. Oh, that was a nice easy one. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Box number 3. I don't know why I bought splitting them. It's easier to put the next file in, I guess. Albert Kelly, Indigenous All-Stars. Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. Hannah Fido, Speed Series for the Cowboys. Haven't had a fitless sig for a while. So we reckon we're due. Xavier Savage, Speed Series for the Raiders. Women's NRL Knights Checklist. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. Speed Series Jason Saab for Manly. Tony Staggs, parallel for the Broncos. Battle continues. Alright, Dominic Young, white young gun for the Knights. Elliot Whitehead, parallel for the Raiders. Autumn Rain, Autumn Stevens, yellow diamond for the Knights, number 11. Braden Best, Speed Series for the Knights. Jerome Hughes, parallel for the Storm. Dylan Walker, Maori All Stars. Excuse me. Adam Fanua Blake, parallel for the Warriors. Women's NRL, Amber Hall for the Broncos. Braden Best, parallel for the Knights. Vania Palit, Women's NRL for the Titans. Nico Hines, parallel for the Sharks. Autumn Stevens, Maori All Stars. Shaylee Bent, Speed Series for the Dragons. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbits. Sapphire Mojo, number 17 for the Knights, Jacob Saifiti. Alright, over halfway through in box number 3. Dally M, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Aaron Clark, parallel for the Titans. Josh Curran, Indigenous All-Stars. Tommy Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. Jamie Chapman, Women's NRL for the Dragons. I was just having a mind blank thinking I put Josh Curran in the wrong slot, that's all. Remus Smith, Speed Series for the Storm. Dragons Parallel Checklist. Dominic Young, Black Young Gun for the Knights, number 32. Ruby Mojo, number 44 for the Tigers, James Tamo. Two packs left for box number 3. Roosters Master Series. Nathan Cleary, Dalian for Panthers. And that is the end of box number 3. So 2 hobby boxes left to go, plus our priority box. 3 in total. So, busted box, so we'll just throw it straight out. Don't want to reuse it. There we go. Let's go. Speed Series, Karina Brown for the Titans. Dalian, Renato Molitalo for the Sharks. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Jazz DeVega, Maori All-Stars. Josh Kerr, parallel for the Dragons. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. Tegan Berry, women's NRL for the Dragons. Millie Boyle, women's NRL for the Broncos. Josh Curran, parallel for Warriors. Alex Johnston, Dalian for the Rabbits. Kevin Nakwama, parallel for the Roosters. Blake Taff, Speed Series for the Rabbits. Speed Series, Brian To'off for the Panthers. Josh Jackson, parallel for the Bulldogs. Panthers Master Series. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Halfway through box number 4, guys. Ruben Cotter, Indigenous All-Stars. That's who I was getting Curran mixed up when I had me mind blank. I don't know, I just put it in there and it felt wrong. It didn't feel like it belonged in there at the time. Number 12, Ruby Mojo, Cody Nikorima for the Warriors. Along with Josh Curran. Alright. White Young Guns, Keenan Palacia for the Broncos. Renato Molitalo, parallel for the Sharks. Harley Gray not doing too bad. Picking up the last spot in the break. I'm not sure if he's picked Broncos just to jump in it, or if he's chasing the patch, or what he's doing. I know he's an avid Storm collector. Rocco Berry, Speed Series for the Warriors. Could be all about the patches. And Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. Maura Brealey, Women's NRL for the Titans. Regan Campbell-Gillard, parallel for the Eels. Haddo Carr, Speed Series for the Bulldogs. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. Kevin Proctor, Maori All-Stars. So I'm assuming everyone's seen the World Cup team list. Seeing everyone with their odd numbers. Obviously a few people have their correct number, but there's some odd number assignments in there to what we're used to. Selwyn Cobbo, Speed Series for the Broncos. Walami Kickout, parallel for the Panthers. Tallulah Tillett, Women's NRL for the Knights. Regan Campbell-Gillard, very number 6. That was one I laughed at. Hey, Josh Curran, number 34. Just making sure that I know what team he belongs to with an LSB. Number 34. And that's for the Warriors, just in case anyone was unsure. Yeah, well, the patch fix has not been too bad for you so far, buddy. And here we go. Number 2. Emerald Mojo, Sean Lane for the Eels. Mawaiki Fodawaika, parallel for the Titans. And that finishes off box number 4. Leaving 2 boxes in total, only one hobby box, and then we get to open our priority. So let's get the last hobby box done and dusted. Dally M, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Speed Series, Will Kennedy for the Sharks. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Roosters Master Series. Can we be lucky enough to find a Master Series card in the priority box that we haven't already got? The last few breaks, we've had double ups. Women's NRL Titans checklist. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. I think that's a small ask. And number 41, Mawaka Photo Ike. Ruby Moto for the Titans. Hey. Number 4. Mr. Dylan Brown, Black Diamond for the Eels. Jai Dawson. Ruben Cotter, Indigenous All-Stars. Tigers, Parallel Checklist. Matt Duffy, parallel for the Bulldogs. Will be hopefully a good year for Warriors next year. Yes, well, he'll definitely be an asset for him. He's a good player. Tommy Turbo, Speed Series for Manly. And Jordan Ricky, parallel for the Broncos. Yep. Had 9 spots left when I last checked, not long before we started. Hannah, Jamie Chapman, which has sold pretty quick compared to the last few. This one sold pretty well, didn't have to put a Raz in. Bobby Law, Speed Series for the Knights. Reece Welsh, parallel for the Warriors. Keep an eye on the website, guys. Started doing the listings for the cricket release. So we're doing pre-sale only. A few different options. Crystal Rota, Women's NRL for the Knights. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. So anyone interested in the cricket, we will have some listed on the website, and we'll put the notifications up on Facebook and everything else. White Young Guns, Emily Bass for the Broncos. Keely Davis, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Cameron Munster, parallel for the Storm. That'll be good for the Warriors, I reckon. Craig, as in, he wants to be there. He's not going there because he had no other choices, that's for sure. So he'll still play with that heart, and hopefully Wacker Blake, Speed Series for the Eels. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. Tommy Turbo, Adaliam for Manly. Jazz Tavega, Maori All-Stars. Nick Kotrick, Speed Series for the Raiders. Roosters, Parallel Checklist. 5 packets left in box number 5. Kevin Proctor, Maori All-Stars. Hey, there we go. Number 4. Here we got Richard Light with the Cowboys. League Sensations team. Chad Townsend with the Cowboys. Women's NRL, Ali Brigginshaw for the Broncos. Clint Gutherson parallel for the Eels. Speed Series, Xavier Coates for the Storm. And last but not least, or last for the hobby boxes, Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. Alright. So a few of them in there. And we'll push that off. So, lucky last box of the break. Our priority. Maliki Fodawaka, parallel for the Titans. Second pack in and already hitting the priority Dally M. Number 49. Matt Burton for the Panthers. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Speed Series, Karina Brown for the Titans. Chaz Tavega, Maori All-Stars. Josh Kerr, parallel for the Dragons. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. Emma Tony Gatto, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Second, Dally M. Number 24, the Cheese, Brendan Smith for Storm. Speed Series, Blake Taff for the Rabbits. Kevin Nakwama, parallel for the Roosters. Brian Totter, Speed Series for the Panthers. Josh Jackson, parallel for the Bulldogs. Master Series for the Panthers. Pretty sure we already had that one, so it didn't get me Indigenous All-Stars, Reuben Cotter. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Speed Series, Rocco Berry for the Warriors. Ruby Mojo, number 20. Excuse me, Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. And our last priority card, number 6, Young Gun and Jaden Campbell for the Titans. Renato Mulatalo, parallel for the Sharks. Women's NRL Destiny Brill for the Titans. Regan Campbell-Gillard, parallel for the Eels. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. Kevin Proctor, Maori All-Stars. Josh Curran for the Warriors, parallel. We got 5th last packet for the break, guys. Speed Series, Selwyn Cobbo for Broncos. For them kick out, parallel for Panthers. Speed Series, Addo Carr for the Bulldogs. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. Women's NRL, Autumn Stevens for the Knights. We have an Emerald, number 1. Brent Naden for the Bulldogs, Adam Barber. Alright, last pack, guys. Let's go. Yes. We have another LSB. Luke Brooks for the Tigers, number 43. Pardon? Yeah, sure, mate.
In the case.
Yeah, in the case. Alright. So that's it. All we have left and now is our Master Series cards. Oh, there we go. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3, Adam Barber with the Bulldogs, taking home our 6 Master Series cards. So once again, thank you for joining us, and that's it, that's all. Hope you had a ball, and we'll